It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. Every woman knows the power of the little black dress. It's flattering, it's timeless, it goes anywhere with us, and we feel amazingly confident in it, right, ladies? Yes. My name is Shannon Malkin Daniels. I'm a professional speaker and authentic communication expert. And tonight I'm going to be talking with you about the little black dress of business, authenticity. I'm going to start by sharing with you some of the reasons it is the little black dress of business and how they're alike. First of all, authenticity is timeless. It doesn't matter where we go, what we do, trends change, technology advances, but authenticity, just like that little black dress, is always in style. Next, it's flattering. It shines a light on our talents and who we are uniquely. And who doesn't love showing off their best assets, right? Next, it's confidence boosting. When we think about that little black dress, we don't wait until we're perfectly confident to put it on. No, when we put it on, we feel confident. Authenticity works the same way because we don't have imposter syndrome. We're showing up as ourselves, so we feel confident. And it's versatile. Just like that little black dress that can go from day to night, work to play with us just by changing some accessories, our authenticity can go anywhere with us. It can go in any room and talking to anybody anywhere. Now, there's been a lot of buzz about authenticity over the past several years, and one of the things that's been missing from that buzz is really, how do we use it? How does it show up practically in our work? And that's where my authenticity blueprint comes in. And I'm going to be sharing with you my blueprint tonight for authentic communication and how that leads to greater connection and results. It's comprised of 3 parts. The first of those is passion. Our passion is what we do. And oftentimes when we're talking about what we do, we're talking about it in terms of job titles, in terms of tasks and deliverables that we provide. The problem with that is it doesn't create that connection with our clients or prospects. We should be talking about it in terms of outcomes and transformations and how we make people feel. That's what passion is. When I think about my passion is helping people to own their voice and to speak up confidently, whether they're talking to one person or 1,000. Take Stacy, for example, who I helped with her TEDx, which now has nearly 1.4 million views and a 2-book deal with one of the big 5 publishers. Or Marco, who is an international CEO who was so petrified of speaking, he was canceling Zoom meetings, and now he's making the podcast and live stream circuit. Or those aspiring speakers who want to springboard their careers and their confidence and really get out there, the Drop the Mic Night stage I've created for aspiring speakers. That's my passion. Your purpose is why you do what you do. It's what gets you up in the morning, what gets you excited about doing this work. And often there's an origin story associated with it. For me, I started in corporate when I was 19 years old, and I grew up in this corporate robot box, walking, talking, dressing like a corporate robot. And when I became an entrepreneur and naturally started speaking to grow my business, people would go, "That's a great talk. I learned a lot. I want to speak like you one day." And I would say, "Here's my card. Call me, you can." But nobody was calling me. It's because I was wearing this persona that wasn't me. And when I finally shed it and just started showing up as myself and sharing my story and being vulnerable and authentic, I naturally started attracting the right people and right opportunities into my sphere. And 10 years later, I'm still doing this. That's purpose. Perspective is how you uniquely view or approach your work. When we're talking about perspective, we're not talking about the typical differentiator language of what makes your product or service different. It's how you approach your work differently. It's the human element of what you bring to the table, your unique perspective. For me, people will say, hey, can you teach me to talk like this person? Or I want to be the most perfectly polished speaker like that. Can you teach me that? And I'll say, can I? Yes. Will I? No. Because over the past 10 years, I have learned that authenticity leads to connection and confidence, which is far greater than perfection ever will be. And when you show up as yourself and throw the rule book out the window and just polish up and have the best version of yourself out there, then you're winning. And that is my unique perspective. So when you do all of these things, when you find your authenticity blueprint and you lean into it and you use it, then you naturally pull the right people and the right opportunities into your orbit, and they stay there. And this becomes so much more powerful because you're connecting on a deeper level with people. And I love to sum it up with this Oscar Wilde quote. Be yourself because everybody else is already taken. And that is so true. So I want to encourage each of you, after listening to this talk, to start wearing that little black dress of authenticity and taking it everywhere with you, into every room. Do that confidently because you already have everything inside of you that you need to be successful. And if you'd like to dig a little deeper into the Authenticity Blueprint, I'm offering a free download of my Authenticity Blueprint workbook for all of you. This is also in your programs. You can scan it, but I'll leave that up for a moment. And with that, I thank you. Go out into the world and rock those little black dresses of authenticity.